Flex, the livest one in the section. Fit the runner, boy, you nigga, no question. You would run a motherfucker high stepping. Hey, you never had a big enough weapon. Motherfucker never learned your lesson. I'm an 88 pack nigga. I'm an 88 pack nigga. I mean, day walker, drink blood, fangs out, full moon, motherfucker, change like a hoe. I'm just a nigga from the hood trying to stack a little cheddar for the money.
You said that you believe you won the fight now. During the fight, was there any point in which you thought you might be behind on the scorecards? No. You said that you believe you won the fight now. During the fight, was there any point in which you thought you might be behind on the scorecards? No. No. No.
No.
What will you do tomorrow?
Play golf, I think.
Emotional damage.
I see a lot of you on my page. I want to say that maybe we're not the face of boxing, but we are the brains and the heart of boxing.
Emotional damage.
Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? I just want to make sure y'all here. Y'all know I've been talking all this time, right? Yep. Smash the like button, y'all. I done did roll call and everything. I did roll call and everything. I've been talking for goddamn 2 minutes and like a jerk. Yeah, I'm mad. All right, so let's roll, y'all. When I was a kid, great. God damn it. I muted myself. That's okay. I ain't say much. All right, let's go for the roll call again. Jeff, what up? Andrew Charles, son of Tank, Volts UK, Andre Jones, Boxing MMA, Mac of the South, Hamza S, Cortez Bowles, salute. Kevin Dunbar, Mark Wunderlich, Diana Branch, salute. Yoda Wise Crush, DOG, C Wood, Stormy in the building. Yes, KG84, smash the like button, y'all. C Wood. Jay Getz, salute. Jose Diaz, Boli Boli. Yoda Wise Crush, yes, yes, yes. Smash the like button, y'all. Seen the unseen boxing. Jamal, what up? Nicholas Levy, salute. I ain't doing no live yesterday, but I was just like, whoa. You know what? I got a lot to say. And I said, I know a lot of brothers and the sisters going to be live today. Let me get in where I fit in. All right, now listen. Sante L, salute. All right, now listen, y'all. Back in the 80s, there was a toy line called He-Man. And those toys was made so diesel. When you was a kid, you're like, man, when I get older, I want to be built like those He-Man dolls. Right? So I was just looking at this whole Canelo situation. Steve Elder Mack in the building. I'm looking at this. Shepherd King, what up? No doubt. Cop Killer, salute. I was like, yo, just last week, prior to Saturday, just last week, this man could walk on water. Johnny Q, what up? This man could walk on water. He could do no wrong. And that He-Man line, you know, by the power of Grayskull looking ass, you know, strongest being in the universe. It was called Masters of the Universe, right? And last week I said, yo, I remember an action figure called Faker He-Man. I had it. The motherfucker was blue with red hair. You know, blue, like when you're sad, blue. Healer, salute. When you're sad, they'll be like, yo, you're blue. You're sad, blue. And the nigga hair was red. I remember that. And I said, let me go to Google. And here it is. I had this. Faker He-Man. Oh, Canelo. You have no idea. This work you're getting is solely based upon your movement and the actions of your rabid, foaming at the mouth, animal ass fan base. Oh, yes. Oh yeah, Jose, I was in the house. I don't know what's going on, bro. It's probably a Canelo fan. What? Canelo lost? Shots fired. Dwayne Jones, salute. This dude is faker He-Man. Silence is co-signing. I just found out that his fucking fans are trolling Bivol's wife. They're trolling Dimitri Bivol's wife. Let me ask y'all a question. What does Dimitri Bivol's wife have to do with anything that happened in the ring that night? What does Canelo's wife have to do with anything that happened in the ring that night? I'm sure Canelo's wife probably, well, I'm not going to say I'm sure. Maybe she has a social media. Is anyone attacking her? Duke Todd, salute. Is anyone attacking her? Let me tell you something about these Canelo fans. Eric H, salute. These motherfuckers run through chats with the flag. PGH, what up? With the flag, they calling people out their name. Master Storm, salute. If he is, he is. I know, but what I'm saying is his fans are out of order. Spirit, what up? Yeah, he's getting the real attention he deserves. And I'm going to break it down for you. This isn't just a clown session. I'm going to break it down. There's going to be some humor to this. But I'm going to point out facts. You got motherfuckers running around in new media talking about close your eyes. And we need to pay homage to this guy. And he's giving us what we want. No, he's not. There's work to be done. He wasn't doing it. Jason, salute. He heard racial slurs at Lara's wife. Manos and I don't know. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know. But he gets in the tit fit when he thought that Caleb Plant said something about his mother, which he did not. So if this motherfucker can't get online and say, yo, look, I lost whatever, my fans, relax, don't troll anybody, that would speak volumes. But silence is co-signing. Now, true, a lot of fans, a lot of athletes or whatever, entertainers, they can't control their fan base. I understand that. But silence is co-signing it. That was my problem with Manny Pacquiao, the super Christian that he is. He never once got on anywhere in his social media, act was good, and said, yo, guys, stop with the racist shit. Stop. He not once, all he had to do was say it once. He never did. He never did. So, ladies and gentlemen, you are looking at Faker He-Man. Strongest man in the universe? I think not. He-Man never got his ass beat like that. The old one, not that new bullshit on Netflix. I ain't watch that shit. Whatever the fuck. So yeah, they mad. They in their feelings. Y'all mad? Are y'all mad? Look at this.
I see a lot of you on my page. I want to say that maybe we're not the face of boxing, but we are the brains and the heart of boxing.
Emotional damage.
You clowns. Y'all gonna hold this L high over your head, over your red head. Because I'm hearing weird stuff. I'm hearing weird stuff.
What will you do tomorrow?
Play golf, I think.
Emotional damage.
I never heard Floyd Mayweather say, I'm going to go do anything else other than boxing after he lost. Oh, I'm sorry. He never lost in his professional career. Ladies and gentlemen, what you're looking at is Faker He-Man. Faker He-Man. Lambros K, salute. Picasso, what up? Let me find out this guy's not mentally tough. All of that chess you thought you was playing, you done stepped on a goddamn landmine. Faker He-Man. I heard you was depressed. Something about you was in a casino, looking drunk. That's true. You're sad and you're blue. Is that true? It's your red hair. Faker He-Man. There it is. Look it up. That's right, Dwayne. Fuck. No doubt, Act. He-Man may have taken the L, but he's a hero. He came back. And let me tell y'all something. Canelo's next move better be his best move. I'll say it again. His next move better be his best move. So, does his fans want to see him fight Bivol again? When they were leaving the arena, they interviewed several people. They were like, nah, you know, the weight's too much for him. Lie. Casual. That's a lie. Y'all forgot he already went up in 175 and beat up Kovalev and knocked him out and took a belt and then vacated it. Snacks B, what up? Y'all forgot? I didn't forget. I watched it. Tay, salute. We watched it. We was like, okay, he's going to 175. Why don't he fight Bivol? Remember we said that? Why don't he fight Beterbiev? Why is he fighting a wounded animal in KK Kovalev? Remember we said that? And Kovalev was winning the fight until. Oh, Phenomenal Mexican, yeah. They're not around. I mean, they're around. You know where they at? You know where they at? I'm going to tell you where they at. Felix Nunes, salute. I'm going to tell you, Kai World, salute. You know where the Canelo Man fans popped up at? During the open workouts, the Charlo Castano shits. They popped up there with Mexican flags rooting for Castano. I wonder why they did that. Mr. Pete Depp, salute. I wonder why they did that. What's that about? I seen it. They can't deny it. I seen every screenshot. I'm like, wait a minute. This dude's Argentinian. Remember when they fought to a draw? Castano and Charlo fought to a draw? Who got the phone call of congratulations? Yave, salute. Canelo's next move better be his best move. First of all, he needs to be rematching Bivol at 175. At Solo, salute. You've been there already and you run a belt. So I don't want to hear it. You can make 175. Size was the issue. This dude boxed your face in. And those refs the judges. I got a video coming up on the judges and that ref. I call them the Fantastic Four. Y'all gonna see why. They did the best they can. They gave you 4 rounds, the first 4, which is impossible. They did the best they could. They couldn't close a deal for you. Seen and unseen boxing, my brother. They did the best they could, but fail. Weight was never an issue, man. Stop playing with us, man. Stop lying. And this is something that it just dawned on me. And I think Blue mentioned it yesterday night. And it slipped my mind. Andrew Gray, what up? It slipped my mind, but yo, He had a hydration clause on Danny Jacobs. The fight is at 160. You can't go above 160, whatever the fuck it was. He beats Danny Jacobs, turns right around and goes to 175 and knocks out Kovalev. I don't want to hear shit about Bivol being too big for him. Did he not do that? I said, oh shit, that's right. Danny Jacobs had a rehydration clause. Next fight, he fights Kovalev, knocks him out. And then is fighting at 168. Now he's undisputed at 168. What are we talking about? Teach, what up? What are we talking about? If you don't want to rematch the guy, say, yo, I'm not going to rematch him. Why? I can't beat him. I need you to say it. Because your fans ain't saying it. Speak plain English. I know you can speak it. I don't give a fuck what you did at the post fight. You forgot how to talk English. Are you that rattled? Are you that embarrassed? It's boxing, right? Kovalev was bigger than you. Smith was bigger than you. Caleb Plant was bigger than you. Yeah, and Bivol was bigger than you. Phenomenal Mexican says that now they're saying he's too old, then he need to retire. I'm gonna tell you right now, his next move better be his best move. He fuck around and go down to 168 and fight Golovkin. Fuck around. I said he knocks Golovkin out, but now Golovkin might just get motivated just for Canelo. And he'll fuck around and go in there and turn up on his ass. He'll just fuck around, go up in there and turn up on him. And we'll think we're looking at Golovkin from 2010, from 2010. And he'll just show up for that fight. It's like Juan Manuel Marquez loses to Tim Bradley, looks subpar or pretty damn good against everybody else. But every time he fights Pacquiao, it's the best Marquez you could ever see. That went right over my head. He hit Danny Jacobs with the rehydration clause and then turned around and went to 175. When Blue said it yesterday, I said, oh, yeah, he did do that. Another thing, you know, Mexican heart, machismo, whatever the fuck. I was just listening to what was being said in between the rounds, the translation. He was basically telling Canelo to jab and move. I'm like, wait a minute. He's trying to tell him to outbox this guy who's been outboxing him all fight long. So he was telling him to jab and stay away, and hopefully the refs, the work that they did early in the fight would cater to Canelo. Maybe he can get a draw or a win. Jab and move. So when I say the fix was in the whole time, Faker He-Man. Faker He-Man. Yo, just me and you in it? Jamel Charlo's bigger than him too. Yep. Look it up. Look it up. I don't want to hear anything about size, man. I don't want to hear it. Benavidez is bigger than him. And although people may think he's a moving target, you got to give him a chance. He has a high work rate. And you know my stance on it. You think he loses? Let's see it. This is boxing. Let's see it. What is the problem? Pookie Bear, salute. A lot of people say he lost the first Triple G fight, which is why I'm second thinking that third fight, Triple G might turn back the hands of time on his ass, for all I know. For all I know. This dude is a fraud. People accept mediocre as excellence today. This dude ain't even Floyd Mayweather. This dude is not even Floyd Mayweather. I'll say it again. This dude is not even Floyd Mayweather. First of all, because Floyd's undefeated. Hey. I'm reaching too much. All right, let me remove Floyd off the table. Your man's not even Joe Calzaghe. Uh-oh. I'm no phenomenal Mexican. The fix was in. The Fantastic Four. Those three judges and Mora in the ring. The Fantastic Four. I got something for their ass. He's not even Joe Calzaghe, y'all. Hey, man. Seen and unseen. You know what? I am not a Triple G guy, but you know what? I'll be rooting for Triple G if that fight happens. And you know what? The fight shouldn't happen. He needs to run it back. Why is it that every time someone has a tough fight, they got to run it back? But Canelo, they coddle him like a baby. The Lara fight, they ain't running back. Austin Trout, they ain't running back. Now, this is a fight he legit dead-ass lost. Tone 40, what up? He legitimately lost. He ain't got to run it back? Roy Jones Jr. had a tough fight with Antonio Tarver, the first fight. I thought he won it, but we know how it goes. Tarver won the drama of the fight. But I said, you know what? Run it back. Run it back. Why not? I wasn't sniffing Roy Jones' draws so much, so like, I don't want to see it again. He won. He ain't got to do it again. No, run it back. Wilder Fury fought to a draw, allegedly. What did he say? When they asked him, would you want to run it back? He said, I'm running back. I want to run it back. Floyd Mayweather, Maidana, twice. Castillo, twice. And if you talk to a Canelo Man fan, they're still going to be on some more. Well, he should have fought this guy too. And Oscar, he should have fought Oscar twice. No. Because he could do no right. Canelo could do no wrong. Not on my watch, faker He-Man. You're blue with red hair. You're blue. You're depressed. You can't believe you lost. Get back in the saddle. Lord Sweat Will, salute. Snacks B, Tone 40. Alex Voorhees, salute. Oh, man, you know what, Alex? I don't care. I don't listen to old media. I don't listen to them. They don't matter. They don't matter. Old media, how many people said it was the next Jordan before we got Kobe? And Kobe's not even Mike. Mike never went to the finals and lost. I mean, closest you can get as far as playability is Kobe. But there were still fundamental differences there. Damn close, though. Damn close. I remember when Grant Hill was the next Jordan, Harold Miner, the big dog Glenn Robinson. Everybody was the next Jordan. They were okay, but they weren't Jordan. Oh, yeah, Stormy. I want him back in the ring with Bivol. And I want Bivol to keep integrity and remain at 175. But you know what he needs to do? Fight in Europe somewhere. And I don't want to hear shit. You know why? Canelo fought in Europe already. Did he not? Word up. Canelo, by the power of Grayskull looking ass. Fuck out of here, dude. You're a fraud. You're a fraud. I never said you couldn't fight. I never said you couldn't fight. Ratchet since 91. Salute. Vladimir's dad. Salute. Andrew 100. Salute. I just never liked how you move, dude. Because I put, understand, y'all. I put Canelo on a pedestal at one point. I said, okay, let's watch what he's doing. Then he started doing weird shit like dropping belts instead of fighting Gennady Golovkin. I said, come on, dogs. Melvin Harris, salute. Fight this guy. You could beat him. I slowly started to understand I have more faith in his abilities than he does. He's supposed to beat these guys, man. Then he wants to pop dirty. And then I looked at WBC moving the goalposts for him. And then I'm looking at his fan base justifying it. And I'm like, yo, I ain't going that far. Hold on, man. I ain't going, Marcus Avila, salute. I ain't going that far. Hold on. He cheated? Clint Butero? Hold on, man. Slap on the wrist. And all I could think of, man, I remember motherfuckers lost their mind when Floyd Mayweather had a rehydration IV in his veins. Let me ask y'all a question. Do you think, Floyd Mayweather, they damn near wanted him dead. Do you think that there was anything other than what's used to rehydrate a human body in there other than, you think he was on drugs? Fuck no. They mad at that, but Manny Pacquiao, how many divisions? 7. It wasn't fucking 8. Trust me. It wasn't 8, but I ain't gonna get on that. And then duck the drug test for 5 years. Come on, man. DP Rocker, salute. That's right, Jason. We back cheaters. And then insult to injury, when it was time for him to fight Jamel Charlo, we was introduced to the franchise status. He dumped the real belt and then accepted a status. And they made that into a belt. Symbolism, y'all. Symbolism. They could have made it a sports jacket like in golf. They could have made it a trophy. They could have had a big text. What up? They could have had a trophy in a tournament. Or just if you apply for it, just say, okay, yeah. You can have this status, but you can't have the belt at the same time. You got to pick one. So I'll take this trophy, but I'm vacating the belt. They didn't want to do that. Vacate the belt, we'll give you another belt. Symbolism, y'all. Don't give me that bullshit. It's bullshit, y'all. It's bullshit. All of this for Canelo. Then they doing commercials somewhere in Mexico where they got a rack of ribs hanging in the gym. And it's funny. It's not funny, dude. Why don't I root for Canelo? Listen to what I'm telling you. I can't back that. You ducked Triple G the first time. You fought him eventually. And I still rocked with you. Then you want to pop dirty. And then you're taking mythical statuses instead of fighting Jamel Charlo, a fight that a lot of people said you could win. What are you doing, dude? And then all this bum bashing. You flying over to Europe fighting Liam Callums and everything except Jamel Charlo, Abney Yildirim. I'm supposed to accept this with a straight face? TP Mobs in that super chat. He said, prime Tommy Morrison, prime Deontay Wilder. Who wins? I'm not talking about that right now. Salute to you in the super chat. When I'm talking about the heavyweights, I'll discuss that. Salute to my brother Deontay and salute to the Duke. And his son looks just like him in that ring. Oh, yeah. That's the Gangsta Boogie. That's the Usyk Gangsta Boogie playing in the back. Usyk. You know Usyk? They were just saying. Hey, man, he thinks he could beat Usyk. I'm like, what the fuck? Hold on. Bivol is 6'1", 6 feet, 6'1". You saw how he towered over Canelo? I've stood next to Canelo. At the first Triple G Canelo Alvarez fight, they had a presser in New York. Me and my brother Thomas went over there. We was in the back. He came out the limo, walked right past me. Canelo right here to me. I said, damn, this dude's small. He's small. I'm 6'2". Usyk is 6'3". What is he talking about? But like I said, Judah, what up? Like I said, I think the fix was in. I have no proof, but that Bridgerweight, y'all saw who's a WBC Bridgerweight champion is, right? I showed y'all. That fat Korean dude who is not, I repeat, is not 220 pounds. That dude is at least 240. I did the video. Go look at it. But he hasn't fought since then. Yeah, the Charlos is over 6 feet tall. They're about 6 feet, 6'1". So what the fuck are they talking about? What are they talking about? Too big? Stop. Cut it out, man. Cut it out. This Korean dude, Patricia, what up? This Korean dude is the motherfucking Bridgerweight champion. Mauricio Sulaiman shouted him out. And I'm looking at this, say, why the fuck is he shouting this dude out? Who is this guy? And salute to Focus Ball. He put up video and I played it. I said, who is this dude? He is not 220 pounds. In the video that's on YouTube of this dude fighting, he lost to a brother. Now watch this. This fat Korean dude had 2 losses. One was a TKO. The other one was a UD. He only got like 7 professional fights. After the 2 losses, he fought another Korean dude in the 10-rounder and won, unanimous decision, and won the Bridgerweight champion. He's the first one. They try and smoke screen it and say Asian WBC Bridger. It's all nonsense. But now he got a belt, and I don't think he's fought since then. But I say, all right, the black dude, I believe his name was Singleton. His last name was Singleton. And he split also. He has a win against him and a loss. Why didn't he fight for that Bridgerweight strap? Makes you wonder, right? James Green, salute. You like that, right? So there's a Bridgerweight there, and I'm looking at that like, what is this? Now, y'all know Deontay Wilder struggles to make anything over 220. He's a legit 220. But here we have a situation where the guy allegedly has no boxing skill, but he has a right hand that sleeps anything. Okay. Troy Saws, what up? Okay. So Usyk is at heavyweight now. He's not at cruiserweight. Plyboy plays, salute. Ryan White, salute. He's not at cruiserweight anymore. There was no mention of Canelo going up to cruiserweight because, believe it or not, all of those guys that Usyk beat to become undisputed, those guys will beat Canelo. They're bigger than him. They can box. They were champions for a reason. Although we don't watch the cruiserweight division, they were champions for a reason. Let's not do that. Okay? So now he's up at heavyweight doing this thing. He beat AJ. He's legitimate. So what's after cruiserweight? The Bridgerweight. Who's a Bridgerweight champion? This fat Korean dude. Tom, what up? Who is he? No one cares. He has a WBC strap. Are y'all seeing the potential play? I saw it. Rob Sportsman Lee, salute. I saw it. I said, what the fuck? Uh-oh, I think they up to something. All he had to do was get past Bivol. If he beat Bivol, he takes that strap. He would have said, yo, I'm waiting on the winner between Joe Smith and fucking Beterbiev. But in the meantime, I'm going to go up to Bridgerweight and make history. And who's a champion up there? And by the time we saw it, they'd have made that fat Korean dude get in shape and put together a bullshit highlight reel of him. And his man fans would have been running around saying, oh, well, you know, I heard he's real good. Aaron Parker, what up? I heard he's real good. You know, he's nice. He got a belt. Legacy padding. that Bridgerweight division, I firmly believe, is for it was for Canelo Alvarez. There's a handful of fighters that looked at that fight and said, I could do that shit. But these dudes want to mystify Canelo's whole process and be on some, hey, man, let me pull up Canelo's record. We're going to go through it. Fucking asshole. Let's work backwards. He just lost to Bivol. Prior to that, he beat Caleb Plant. All right? I'll give him credit for that, whatever. Billy Ho Saunders. Let me stop right there, y'all. Goddess, salute. Roger, salute. Billy Ho Saunders. Was he screaming, payday? You want payday? I know that. Was he screaming that to this motherfucker who put it together a tutorial on how to beat your woman's ass? How to sell crack to a female crackhead? This guy's throwing chicken at people in restaurants and running out the store. This guy, he got the payday, right? And I'm no Billy Ho fan. I'm not. Beat him. Then right before that was Abney. I'm working backwards, y'all. Abney Yildirim. I want you to keep 3 names in mind, y'all. Number 1, Jamel Charlo. Number 2, David Benavidez. Number 3, Errol Spence. AB, what up? But we get Abney Yildirim. Because they like to talk about who deserves what. I was scratching my head about this Abney Yildirim, and mind you, that was a fight he requested. Okay? So then we got Caleb Smith. Why? Then we got Sergey Kovalev at the full 175. Then prior to that, we had Daniel Jacobs, who wasn't allowed to rehydrate past 160. Y'all remember that? Okay? Then prior to that, Rocky Fielding. Then prior to that, we got Gennady Golovkin twice, in which we found out about clenbuterol and all this other shit. We got Golovkin twice. Then we got Cesar Chavez Jr. Then prior to that, we got Liam Smith. And then we got Amir Khan prior to that. Now we in 2016, y'all. Amir Khan. Bro, at any point, this dude, all he had to do was fight Benavidez and Charlo. Mike, what up? We wouldn't be going through this shit. If he fought those guys and beat them, we wouldn't be having this conversation. Oh, yeah, Tone. Oh, yeah, and Tone is a Canelo supporter. But he knows what time it is. He was systematic, man. This is what we were saying. This dude's been jumping weights and being very selective. The size was not the problem. Stylistically, he just met his match. Trill Will in the building. Jay Booman, what up? Kel 2, what up? Nah, Kel. And I forgot about that. Blue Blood reminded last night. There was a no hydration clause. It was 160. Turned right around after he won and fought Kovalev at the 175. Scrapbook boxing in the building. Salute to you, big bro. Expert genius, salute. You see, this is why what we do is important. You think old media is going to bring that shit up? And for those of you just getting here that missed it, let me play it for you. These slimy ass Canelo fans somehow or attacking Dimitri Bivol's wife on social media. Here you go.
I see a lot of you on my page. I want to say that maybe we're not the face of boxing, but we are the brains and the heart of boxing.
Emotional damage.
What will you do tomorrow?
Play golf, I think.
Emotional damage.
Oh, y'all mad.
You said that you believe you won the fight now. During the fight, was there any point in which you thought you might be behind on the scorecards? No. You said that you believe you won the fight now. During the fight, was there any point in which you thought you might be behind on the scorecards? No. No. No.
No.
They tried so hard to give Faker He-Man this win. Yeah, Johnny Q. I heard he was drunk. And I heard he's taking this loss pretty bad. He's feeling blue with his red hair. He's feeling blue. He's feeling blue. He went vegan. That's why he lost. But in between the rounds, Reynoso was telling him to box. Why are you telling this man to box? He needs a knockout to win. Why are you lying to him? He needed a knockout. Why are you telling him to box? Wow, you thought you had the judges in your pocket? Didn't work. They did their job. They gave the first 4 rounds to you. You had to do everything else. They was hoping you could pull out a Caleb Plant, land one and stop the fight, or they just needed a 10-8 round to make it a draw. Aaron Brooks, salute, man. I see you and the king. You the second one to do that, brother. Salute. Why did he say, yo, you need a win? Go kill him. What happened to going out on your shield? Didn't Deontay go out on the shield? Uh-oh. He has all the Mexican heart that you swear this Faker He-Man has. He's full of shit. Y'all heard the names? What the fuck was he doing fighting Amir Khan? As if we didn't know how that was going to play out. Y'all know he had no business in there. Mr. Shelton, salute. Hey, was bun ready? No. The fuck? This is crazy. This is crazy talk. He's not the man. He's a Faker He-Man. This guy could take his piss and make it into a fucking white wine. Just last week. Until that last bell rang. Go subscribe to my brother Trill Will. Let's get him back up to that stack. No doubt, Josh, I appreciate you. They talking about out here. Brandon, salute. You kidding me? This dude, woke, what up? This dude is phony. Look, he's a phony. A phony. He's phony. Tired of this shit. Looking at this fucking record right, man. Come on, dogs. Come on, dogs. Liam Smith, Cesar Chavez Jr. And I stand myself corrected. He never fought a crow overseas. I could have swore. See, this is how much I don't pay attention to this dude. I thought he fought Caleb Smith overseas. He didn't. That's my bad. I dead ass wasn't paying attention. I dead ass wasn't paying attention. So now, the trolls that listen to me and screen record my shit, because I still got that shit going on. I corrected myself. Because right now, they right now run into the videos. See, Jay Taunton, he said when did Canelo fight over here? See, Drew Taunton's a hawk. Whole time they're watching me oiled up, pulling their nipple rings. I'm a hack. Beat your shit into oblivion. Don't you know I'm the man from here to Afghanistan, Cambodia, even Iran? Salute the positive K. Drake Lemonade, what up? This is how much I don't pay attention to the clown. But you know what, Dimitri? Here's what it is. I don't know if it makes a difference or not, because, you know, these sanctions, they're American sanctions. But if you rematch this guy, because they haven't paid him yet from what I heard. I don't know. Subscribe to my brother Mike Biggs Boxing. Yes, sir. Here's the deal. Take his ass over to Russia or anywhere over there. Remove him and fight at 175. Don't go down to this dude. Fuck that. You're the A-side, man. Get out of here. All of this stuff is coming to light. And I'm loving it. Because we're right. All of this stuff is coming to light, and I'm loving it because we're right. Boss. Tyson Fury saying, I'm done, I'm retired. Really, nigga? All you got to do is wait for the winner between Usyk and AJ, and boom, undisputed. Really? Why are you really retiring? Okay. We're going to see. And now this shit. This is the perfect example of when cherry picking goes wrong. You had $100 million to work with the PBC. You had Spence, which would have been a blockbuster in Texas. You had Charlo, which would have been a blockbuster in Texas. And you had Benavidez, which would have been a blockbuster in Texas or in Vegas. You said, I'm going to make the same money beating up on Bivol, rematching Golovkin, and a fighter of my choice. That was smart business. You see, you fucked up. You know you done fucked up, right? Carlo Realist, salute. Yeah, Aaron, that's why, you know, weight in boxing is a science. 2 pounds could fuck you up. And if I know Canelo, he'll hit him come to 168, no rehydration. That means on fight night, you got, and it'll be that sort of thing. But just know, y'all, it'll be that sort of thing. And know that he wants to fight him at 168. And know he don't want to do it at 175 because he knows he can't beat Bivol. Now we know why he didn't choose Beterbiev, because I'm telling y'all, if y'all don't know, if that was Beterbiev that last Saturday night, that fight would have been over in 5 or 6. When he laid on the ropes and went like this, Beterbiev would have walked right up to him and beat the shit out of him. He wouldn't be able to keep him off of him. That kid is too strong. One thing I will say, Kondo, what up? One thing I will say is that those Russians are different. I don't like Sergey Kovalev. But how many times he's been knocked out, but he's come back and ran it back. He lost to Andre Ward, ran it back. He got knocked out, but he didn't retire. He kept going. He's still going now. So I will say this, the Russians are different. I'll say that. Bivol wasn't popping bottles on some nigga nonsense. His demeanor after the fight was just like it was before the fight. He said, hey, you know, everyone said he was unbeatable, but I didn't see that. I didn't see that. I think he wasn't special. I'm bigger man, and I think the Canelo fans are mad. I don't know why they're mad at me. He was never that type of special fighter to me. I just beat him with a jab. I have no idea what the first scorecards were. The 4 rounds to him, I don't know what's going on there. It sounds like Daniel Kennedy. Somehow the shit is rolling downhill. I don't know. I don't know what's happening. Fuck out of here. Bivol beat the shit out you. And your rabbit ass fans are harassing his wife. You motherfuckers are low. You motherfuckers are low. Floyd Mayweather beats everyone's ass in the ring. They talk about woman beating. Errol Spence beats everyone's ass in the ring. They talk about being drunk and flipping cars. Deontay Wilder beats everybody in the ring. They talk about skinny legs and how he's making excuses. Bud beats everybody in the ring. What did Bob Arum say? I lost money. I could have bought a house in motherfucking Beverly Hills with the money I lost on him. Are y'all seeing what do y'all see what I'm saying? Y'all see? Do y'all see it? Y'all see it? Are they saying anything? Yo, dogs. Yo. My brother Aaron said, I'm making this statement with full knowledge of knowledge academically of PEDs. It is often seen that when an athlete comes off of PEDs, they experience excessive fatigue and they lose reaction time. Yes. Y'all know what it's like, y'all? Y'all ever rode that roller coaster? And then you get off and you're walking funny? Y'all ever rode a bike all day for a long amount of time, but then when you get off the bike, you start walking, you feel a little funny. It takes you a while to get your shit back. That's PEGs. You come off of it, you can be perfectly fine until you put on those gloves. Your reaction time is off. Because all that time, your senses was heightened because you was on that PEG. Now you can see a punch coming, you won't be able to get out of the way like you used to before. So I don't care if he had a six-pack going in. He wasn't in the shape that he thought he was. The block is hot now. People getting caught cheating with gloves, poison in water, PEDs, judges getting bought off. The block is hot. Everybody got to play fair now. Now, Jafar Cesar, salute. Now, I just gave you a list of black fighters, no matter how good they are in the ring, whether we feel good about them or not. How often does old media says, good job by so-and-so? Good job by Deontay Wilder. Good job by Jamel Charlo. Good job by fucking Errol Spence Jr. Good job by Bud Crawford. The only time they talk up Bud Crawford is when they're talking down on Errol or vice versa. Because they're about to fight each other. That's it. Errol was about to collect another belt from Ugas. American media, did they play impartial or did they root for him? I did see American media embrace Tyson Fury, talk about what a great guy he is. I did read that. So, Jay Timo in the building. Jay Boomin in that super chat, much love and appreciation. You said before the Plant fight, Canelo was was posting videos on the scale showing he was cutting weight to make 168, but now 175 is too big. I forgot about that. He had to come down to 178. I'm sure the man walks around at 200 pounds. Yo, listen. Jay Grant, what up? Big Dog Willie, salute. Listen. Y'all know we got a relationship with Blu-ray. Y'all know Errol walks around I'll just say that. And suddenly, the Canelo Spence fight didn't seem too much of a mismatch now. Suddenly. Midlife music, salute. Suddenly. Brandon, exactly. Everybody patriotic until it's the black man, until that black man's up. It's just like when we get shot in the street by a fuck a cop, by a civilian, we'll get shot. It's what did he do? And then when this comes out that we didn't do anything, they start doing dumb shit like digging in the record. Yeah, what did he do? He hopped the turnstile in 1987. He was late for work 40 times in the last 10 years. He's a bad guy. They mad at Bud because he's suing Bob Arum. For what? Racism. Geo James, salute. Then I hear that there's some dude on ESPN Deportes talking shit about Bud and Errol. I'm not sure what he said. I heard Blue Blood talking about it. I'm not sure what he said. I didn't hear it. But according to what Blue Blood said, he said, this guy is talking about they have to show heart. Fuck you mean show heart? Bud fans and Errol Spence fans, they going head to head every day. Because right now, 147, they're the best in the game. Fuck you mean show heart? The same heart, and I pointed out, it's ESPN Deportes. I saw the guy's picture. I know who this guy is. So happens that it's the same guy that after Pacquiao Floyd Mayweather, he was talking to Stephen A. Snitch, and he was totally disappointed. And the one time I agree with Stephen A. was after the fight. He was like, oh, well, Floyd ran all night. He said he didn't run all night. What are you talking about? And it was Manny's job, because y'all been saying for 5 or 6 years that he had the remedy for that. Floyd wouldn't be able to run from him. He'd stop all of that. Whose fault is that? And he was literally on live television sucking his teeth and rolling his eyes. I was watching it like, that is very unprofessional. Oh, come on, Steve. Come on. Well, what was you? No, he wanted Floyd to get clipped and knocked out. That's what he wanted. And for 5 years, he thought that's what he was going to get. You know why? Because for 4 years, what happened? Canelo lost to Floyd Mayweather. Bam! And he has hate in his blood. Can't blame Floyd. Canelo lost. Valdez lost the week before that. You in your feelings. And now, Errol and Bud at the top of the food chain right now, because that's the fight. And you're saying they got to show more heart? Fuck you. Big Dog Willie in that super chat, much love and appreciation. He says, I'm still devastated, calm, and tired. Go fund me. I'm set. Boy, you better be glad that man retired. Mr. King Palmer, salute. Salute, famo. Whoa. Who timed out Brandon? Chill, y'all. Wait, whoa. Who timed out Brandon? Chill, y'all. Wait a minute. Chill. It might have been a mistake. It's a mistake. I had to take care of some cats. All right. Midlife crisis and Brandon. Y'all now wrenched up. Y'all good now. Sometimes that happens. Teak Sports, what up? Oh, they big mad. Oh, you got another channel, Yave? Put it in the chat. You got another channel? Put it in the chat. Oh, Devin living. I said Devin living up to his name. Devin Blocker.
Not today.
It happens. Sometimes, we don't know who's who. It's okay. Rich game on point, though. Salute to y'all.
Come on!
I'm a fool. Canelo fans, man, y'all mad? I don't see who's blocked because I got the other screen up, y'all. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Obadiah, salute. How you doing? Yes, sir. Oh, my God. I'm enjoying this, and I'm going to stick it to these cats, man. But no, what up? I'm going to stick it to these cats. These fans have been rude, man. And I'm like, yo, I was supporting this dude, man. I was supporting this dude. I was keeping it boxing. And the second we start questioning his integrity, and rightfully so, y'all already know. I'm like, what the fuck is that? What is that? Why is that? The fuck? This motherfucker can walk around and say, I don't want to fight any other Mexicans. And I had one dickhead slip through the cracks and got on my live and say, yeah, he don't want to hurt his people. This is the hurt business. What the fuck? Okay, so it's okay for him to hurt Africans, other Puerto Ricans. Well, Puerto Ricans are not Mexicans. It's okay for that. It's okay for him to fight any other ethnicity except other Mexicans. This is the hurt business. So how about this? You don't want to break bread with your fellow Mexican? The fuck are you talking about? Dre, what up? You know what I'm saying? Oh, Carlo Realist. I didn't even know you have a... Damn. Oh, shit. There's a few of y'all. My bad. I got y'all. I'll be forgetting, man. Like, you know, I have the other screen up. I can't see it. Okay. All right. Yeah, I got you. Okay. 9806. Salute. You know what I'm saying? Yo, these the Don, what up? These motherfuckers, he get to say that shit? Yo, you know what Mike McCallum said? He was so mad at Marvin Hagler. You know why? Because he didn't fight him. It had nothing to do with a black thing. Or he said, yo, man, we supposed to help each other eat, man. Y'all know how fucked up this business is. Never fought him. So he gets to say that shit. I was like, come on, man. Can you imagine? Hey, watch this, y'all. Can you imagine any black fighter in any weight division says, you know what, I don't want to fight. I don't want to fight black fighters no more. What if Bud or Errol said that? I ain't fighting no more black fighters. Anthony, what up? I don't want to fight no black fighters no more. No black American fighters. The sport will stop. Think about what I just said. Think about it. That's exactly what I'm saying, Brandon. It's exactly what I'm saying. Think about that shit. But watch this, y'all. Look at that there. What if we decided not to fight anyone else and we just really fought each other? Remember when Canelo said, hey, tell them to fight each other. I'm busy. I'm busy this year. I'm busy. Yeah, you busy. You busy, all right. Black fans always complaining. Go start a Negro League or something. Yep. Because you know what? If there was a Negro League for real, how many of y'all could compete? How many? What, Canelo? He ain't fight Charlo. Oh, but he fought Danny Jacobs and James Kirkland. Uh-huh. No rehydration clause for Danny Jacobs. James Kirkland was slurred speech, ass whooping, waiting to happen. No one thought James Kirkland was going to beat Canelo. Stop it. All we asked him to do was his job. Bill D, what up? Black Murderers Row, exactly. And if y'all don't know what he's talking about, you know what y'all do? Make sure y'all subscribe to the Sensei, Stormy B-Man, and he reviewed it already perfectly. What's the Black Murderers Row? Look it up. And we got one going on right now. Look what they did to brother Deontay. You don't want to talk about that? Fine. Look at what Devin Haney has to go through. And his old media talking about it? No. Stop acting like what he went through is right. It's not right. But Canelo gets to walk around and say, I don't want to fight Mexican fighters anymore. He gets to jump up and down and wait. Rocky Fielding, Liam, Avni Yildirim over Benavidez, Jamel Charlo, and Errol Spence. What planet am I on? The universe is fixing itself. Oh, but Drew, you can't say that. Look what happened to Wilder. That's right. Who told you that shit is over? Are y'all paying attention like how I'm paying attention? I bet you're not. Has Mauricio Sulaiman said anything since he co-signed Daniel Kinahan? Sheesh. Ryan Garcia and Isaac Cruz fight not happening. You think he's sad about it? I don't think so. But Ryan Garcia gets to walk around talking about mental problems, hand broken from pulling his dick to Pornhub 100 miles an hour. Called out all kinds of people. Fights never happened. All that trolling he did. And what did we get? Nothing. Y'all really think that shit is over? I asked y'all a question. Where the fuck is Mauricio Sulaiman? Did he denounce that guy, Kinahan? Yet? Has he done it? Oh, King P, you know it's coming because Oscar already, I did a video on it. Oscar already said, I don't think the fight's going to happen because of Al Heyman. No, dude, you can't pull that with me because none of those fights that Ryan said was happening happened because of who? Your man or your boy toy, whatever he is to you. Al Heyman has nothing to do with it. The only beefs that I have with Al Heyman, y'all ain't got nothing to do with it. Hey, Wavy, salute. That's right. This is about Faker He-Man. And everything is connected. Everything I'm talking about is connected. Because all of that corruption that was happening, it allowed Canelo to breathe. It allowed his fucking fan base to do what they do. And now they're scrambling like eggs on a Sunday morning. There's a song from Onyx called The Next Niggas. The dude was talking about Shorty sucking the next dude's Johnson. His Corey. He's sucking his Corey. During the weigh-in and the media workouts, Castano had a lot of Mexican flags in his chat. How? I mean, I know they speak the same language. But they're from two sides of the fucking globe. Stop playing. But, and I want Jamel Charlo to understand this, because I know he's slow. Anthony, what up? You fought Castano to a fucking draw. Marvin, what up? Who got the Canelo phone call? FaceTime at that. Now, let me go on record and saying this is another reason why I'm going live before everybody else. Because I'll be listening to the family. Stormy's going to do a post-fight. You already know. 78 comes on for about maybe 20 minutes. Divine Sense will be on. And, I'll be tuning in to Stormy in the post-fight. And I want to hear what everyone else to say. Here's what I'm saying to you so y'all fucking know. First, let me play this for y'all so that there's no... So y'all don't get the wrong idea. I want y'all to understand what I'm about to say. But first, watch this.
Okay, first of all, let me make something very clear. This is not a US versus Argentina thing. I'm really thankful.
No, yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. It's y'all law.
I'm really thankful for the fact.
Mel, you would think from the crowd he may have an advantage this time around because there will be so many of the
USA! 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 Y'all think we humble? Yeah. You America, we humble. We need
Okay, first of all, let me make something very clear. This is not a US versus Argentina thing. I'm really thankful.
No, yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. It's y'all law.
I'm really thankful for the fact.
Yeah, we don't want you here.
I'm really thankful for the fact that this.
The American fighters going for undisputed tonight in a few hours. Yes, right, Jafar. And I loved how he said that. MAGA, right? But the American fighters going for undisputed tonight. Now, what's more important? The American fighter going for undisputed and bringing all the belts home under our flag? Or they just saying, hey, it's just another boxing match? Or Jamel wins tonight. Derrick James is a god. He's a god already. That'll be Jamel, undisputed. That'll be Errol Spence going for undisputed. And you still got Jamal. Bert, what up? So I'm going to say this, and I want you guys to understand something. Y'all know I hold the Charlos accountable on everything. They're in the monkey video. Y'all know that. But how many times do I ridicule their skill set in the boxing ring? Have you heard me do it? I thought Jamel was acting weird in that fight with Castano, laying on the ropes and shit, but now let me say this. I'll be rooting for Jamel tonight by way of tribalism. There, I said it. I don't care. I'll be rooting for him by way of tribalism, but don't get it fucked up. If he loses, trolls, you ain't got to come here. I'm rooting for him, but I'm not going to be heartbroken if he loses. You know why? Do y'all remember when Deontay Wilder was having that interview on Instagram and Jamel jumped his ass in the chat and said skills pay the bills and there's no racism in boxing? Do you remember that? And somebody had to block his ass. Somebody was in there. It turned into the Jamel Charlo versus the fans in the chat. Do y'all remember that? I was watching it. I'm looking at it. Is that really him? It was him. And everyone's like, yo, Jamel, what are you doing? That was the same shit where, you know, that soundbite that Champ Side always plays? They cut him off. A little bit later, that happened. When he started making reference to the racism and his chocolate brown, black skin, and then they stopped it. Remember that? Jamel was in the fucking chat doing that shit. There's no racism in boxing. Skills pay the bills. We're like, what the fuck are you doing, Jamel? Remember that? So I'm rooting for Jamel tonight by way of tribalism. Because that's what y'all painted. You're looking at a former Canelo fan. Y'all painted that bullshit. But if he lose, don't act like I'm gonna be sitting here grouchy about it. I'm not. I'm gonna be like, oh, I thought skills pay the bills. He's gonna have to deal with the trolls. He's gonna have to deal with the motherfucking Mexican flags all over his social media. He's gonna have to deal with it. Not me. I don't justify that bullshit out the ring. And if he gets in there and fucks up and Castano gets off on him, I ain't got nothing to do with that. Now I'm picking him to win. And I'm supporting him in the ring. But I don't have short-term memory. I remember what you did to Deontay, man. Leading up to that fight. The fuck made you jump in that goddamn chat and say that? Knowing what we up against. Now, you waved an American flag. You put that shit on your back and stared down Castano. You had a fucking... I spoke to Champ Side. He said that woman was a because that's his video footage, by the way. Salute to Champ Side. He saw her. It was just there was no regular people in there. I think that was family and friends supporting him. And Brian Custer says it looks like, you know, he was saying it looked like he has more support than you do. And that's why he started shouting USA. But it got drowned out by Argentina. So you got this black man repping his country. You know how they tell us, oh, well, you're American. You're not African. Uh-huh. He was standing with a fucking flag on his back, repping the country. I'm curious who in old media is rooting for him. Castano's a great guy, but I got to go with the American. What's up? He's fighting for undisputed. You don't want an undisputed American champion? Salute to Joe Smith. He's fighting Artur Beterbiev. Artur Beterbiev is a killer. Salute to John Scully, friend of the Stronghouse. I texted him when Bivol was whooping Canelo's ass in the middle of the fight. I said, man, more and more I see why Artur ain't get that phone call. You and Artur ain't get that because he trains Artur. And he says, absolutely. He responded during the fight because we know if that was Artur last Saturday, Canelo would have been flatlined. He'd have killed him. He'd have damn near beat him to death. But salute to Artur Beterbiev and salute to Joe Smith. And the reason why I'm bringing up Joe Smith is Joe Smith's from right up here, Long Island. I like Joe Smith. He's a hard worker. If he was going for undisputed tonight, don't you think that'd be news? Hard-working man from New York, Long Island, New York. And he has a complexion for the protection. And I'm not putting that cape on him like he's using it. He's just a hard worker. But what I'm saying is, what if that was him going for undisputed? What if that was him versus Bivol? He beat him and took the belt. What if the only thing standing between undisputed was Beterbiev and Joe Smith? You know what it would have been? America versus Russia, because Russia likes to throw bombs at the Ukraine. They'd have made it that. And Beterbiev is a Muslim. Did you know that? Did you know Artur Beterbiev is Muslim? Did you know that? Oh, come on, bro. Cameron, salute. Come on, man. Don Shada, salute. But here you got Charlo, a loudmouth, shouting USA. Hey. Was it Jamel or Jamal who said, nah, Deontay, he wasn't drugged. He just got his ass whooped. Was that Jamel or Jamal? Yeah, he rose with Khabib. He sure does. Another dude that's no joke. Was that Jamel or Jamal? Doesn't matter. Because they were quoted and Rick Glasser made a meme. It was Mel, right? Rick Glasser made a meme and Rick Glasser thanked him and put the fucking picture up of Deontay getting punched in the face with that fucked up glove and said, thank you, Jamel Charlo. See, this is the shit that he made. And that's what I'm saying, Snacks B, I agree. Because whatever Jamel does, Jamal doesn't tell him, yo, chill, bro. Like when he walked up on at the Canelo plant fight, he walks up and starts beef with Jared Hurd, says, I'll kill you and your bitch. Now, Jamal, at no point, he shouldn't have been in Jared's face. He should have been in his brother's face, said, yo, man, walk, man, get out of here. Shamzilla, salute. He should be like, yo, man, get out of here. Get out of here, chill, y'all, get out of here. My brother's on one, y'all. Yo, we out. He didn't do that. And then after the fight, he's smacking phones out of fans' hands. You will never call me inconsistent. Because I don't fucks with what they do out the ring. I don't fucks with half the shit they say. But in the ring, I'm going to fucks with them. Tonight, I'll be rooting for Jamel Charlo. But he has to win. He has to fight and win. I can't win it for him. But I want to let y'all know, and I know the trolls are watching. If he lose, don't think you're going to come up in here and wait 6 weeks to talk about, how he lost. I'm like, so? I remember what the fuck he did. Maybe he needs to go home and reflect. He's going to see if the universe is on his side or not tonight. And let me tell you something, 100%, you get what you put out. This might not be the night he gets his receipt. He might win tonight in outstanding fashion. But the universe saw what you did to Deontay that night, man, in that live stream. And that shit was disgusting. I never forgot that, man. I never forgot that. So now moving forward, you got to be a good soldier. You was chanting USA on your soil, and the USA chants got drowned out by Argentina. Hey, man. Don Zeeby, salute. And Dan Rafael and all these other guys, are they talking about you? They might be talking about the event, but are they rooting for you? Are they rooting for you? We're rooting for you. But I forgot. You get to tell Ellie Seckback the LDBC is going to be mad at you for having him in the car. Was that him or Jamal? Don't matter. One and the same. Because both of them are on that bullshit. So Ellie Seckback gets to ride in the car. And we don't have a problem with Ellie anywhere. A lot of us are sub to Ellie. Ellie's a cool dude. I met him. There's no beef. You get to say that. But you motherfuckers, and I'm lumping them in the same boat, threaten to do bodily harm to Blue Blood? I don't get it. So you jump in Deontay's stream, you threaten Blue Blood, you got Rick Glasser quoting your nonsense, you chanting USA in a room and it gets drowned out by Argentina. You're off balance, my man. You off balance. You got all the talent in the world. I never seen you show up out of shape. You got talent, but you off balance, my man. I'm rooting for you, but believe me, I ain't gonna lose no sleep if you go in there and get slept. I'm be like, okay. Oh, Dev, you right. But, you know, we can't talk to certain niggas. I couldn't sit down with either one of them and have this conversation. Be like, yo, bro, here's why you need to calm down. You need to calm down. You got to slow down and speed up. Do you recognize what this is really about? no racism, but you was just in my city a few years ago, actually, at a gym and was crying about what? Racism. So if it happens on a small field as a gym, why wouldn't it be in your sport? Are you paying attention to what's happening to your brother Devin Haney? Are you paying attention to what's happening to your sister, the GOAT Clarissa Shields? Paying attention to what's happening with this Daniel Kennedy shit? No, you're the fighter. You just fight. Train is train. Derek James don't know what the fuck's going on. Oh, Jamal got to fight. Oh, Jamel got to fight. Oh, Errol got to fight. Let me get some video on his opponent. Yeah, okay. Film study. Let's get to work. He don't watch this shit. He don't watch this shit. He don't know what's going on. I had Michael Fox's father on here months ago. Y'all remember that? And we was talking about Glovegate. And he started talking about basically he didn't believe it at first. And I had to remind him, brother, it happened. We have evidence. But what they tried to do to your son fairly recently, gloves, skinning of the gloves, and then your son Mike whooped his ass and they robbed him, and you wrote letters to the WBA and they said, yo, we've investigated ourselves and we found no wrongdoing. By the way, is that an Argentinian flag right there? Cheers. NBA D Nice, salute. MXC, salute. Hot seat boxing, you crazy, man. Well, you know what? Let me tell you where they fucked up. They were in the Barclays, and Danny Jacobs walked up on him. And he told him, Simon Bridgman, salute. He told him flat out, that rah-rah shit don't mean nothing to me. You know my number. You know what time it is. They were quiet. They were quiet. Jacobs from Brooklyn, man. Come on. B-Max, salute. Will Old School, salute. You ain't intimidated by none of that shit. They fighters. You either do it or you don't. All that huffing and puffing and lines in the camp. Fuck that. You in Brooklyn, my nigga. Cut it out. Cut it out. And he got quiet. Danny walked up on him, smiled at him and told him what it was, and he was quiet. Later that night, they went to a club and got their purse snatched with like 10 racks in it. True story. Stan, what up? True story. I'm like, what are they doing? What are they doing? 10 racks in the man purse, you getting it snatched at a club? What the fuck you doing? Do you know where you're at? Do you have any street smarts? I know Texas and New York is very different. But goddamn, I'm going to be in Texas in August. I need to know where not to go. I don't be wanting to be do. I'm not looking around. I'm like, where the fuck? Let me tell y'all a quick story. Me and my boy went to Miami. My first time there. We almost fucked up and went over that long-ass bridge. Thank God we didn't. That was Little Haiti. I heard that's like Goon Central over there. And it was during spring break. Everybody's getting robbed. Yeah, I see you saw them. They checked them. G5 in the building. Salute. I respect everywhere I go. I need to know where the hood is so I can fucking avoid it. I ain't trying to go to no one's hood. I'm trying to be safe. The fuck? Now, these dudes ain't go... Listen, at the Barclays, if those of you have never been, the hood right around the corner. There's projects right up the street. You will get checked. Rampage, what up? When I first heard they was putting I was like, they putting where? There? How they doing that? They did it. I said, oh shit. They did it. But keep your hands in your pockets and don't wander off and sightsee. The projects is right up the block. You will get your food. Stop. Stop playing. Ridiculous. Motherfuckers used to stop me in the street, ask me the directions. We in Manhattan. How do we get to the Bronx Zoo? I look at my watch, and it'd be the winter time. Be like, yo, look. You're not from around here. You from like West Bubblefuck, North Dakota. So let me tell you how this is gonna go. You're not gonna go today. The sun goes down early. Here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna go tomorrow in the morning. And make sure you're out of there by at least 2 p.m. Bronx Zoo is on Southern fucking Boulevard. Do you have any idea? You ain't got to worry about the animals in the zoo. It's the animals outside on Southern Boulevard. You kidding me? Fuck out of here. Sorry, Grace, salute. Yo, y'all seen the South Bronx lately? They're calling it Sobro. They got luxury buildings right before the bridge before you go into Harlem. High rises. My man owns the my boys that I grew up with, they own the hip hop themed restaurant right there. They're doing good, man. Gentrification is very real, y'all. It's very real. Because right under the highway in the other direction, it's Patterson Projects. It's like, what do you do? What the fuck's happening here? Yep. Those high-rise buildings are nice, too. I'm like, shit. The Bronx Zoo is the Bronx. Southern Boulevard right there. They're talking about, how do we get to the Bronx Zoo? We on 86th Street, Manhattan. I'm like, what the fuck? It's 3 o'clock. No. You're 86th Street in Manhattan. You're all right. You don't want to go there with your family looking like, what? You guys are like targets. No. Go tomorrow morning. Get there at 9 a.m. Be done by 2. Get the fuck back downtown. It is not safe over there. It is not safe. You go out one of those exits, you right underneath the goddamn 2 train. The 2 and the 5. You're like, whoa. Yup. Bodega, niggas on the corner there. Waiting on you. Don't do it. Leonard, what up? Name an opponent that was lighter than Deontay Wilder. Oh, I know, Abe. I know, bro. Come on, salute. Name one opponent that Deontay Wilder outweighed. I know he was taller than a lot of them, but how many of them did he outweigh? Pugilism and Nino Brown, salute. I can't name one. And he's in the heavyweight division, so that would mean he was undersized, right? I mean, he was in there with Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury, on average, outweighed him by 40 pounds on average, right? From 168 to 175 is 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75. 7 fucking pounds. Deontay Wilder, on average, is outweighed by 10, with Tyson Fury to like 40 pounds. And Canelo's talking about this guy was too big, or his fans are talking about this guy was too big after he done fought at 175 already. Yeah. Yep. Has the media called Canelo out for any of his excuses? Melvin, what up? Has the media called Canelo out for any of his excuses? Oh, I saw that, Nino. His son want to be him. Sam Max, salute. I ain't want to make a big, deal out of that shit. He might have been trolling. Who knows? I don't know. Fuck them anyway. Fuck that entire bloodline, and I mean that. I mean that for real. Fuck them. Go ahead and make your videos. Fuck the entire Fury bloodline. Dead ass. The niggas is cheaters. And y'all love it. Old media called this guy out for any of his excuses. Either gonna give Bivol credit or not. I mean, shit, he ain't get his money. What I heard. Either you're gonna give him credit or you're not. Why is his wife being trolled? And in case y'all missed it, I'll play it again. It's fucking disgusting.
I see a lot of you on my page. I want to say that maybe we're not the face of boxing, but we are the brains and the heart of boxing.
Emotional damage.
Nobody's saying anything. They're making excuses for him. This is what we deal with, y'all. I don't deal with it. I just tell you the facts. This dude was not as great as they pegged him to be. He's not. Fuck out of here, dude. See, what up? This dude is not who he made, who they put him on a pedestal to be. This dude is not who they told us he was. Who's this dude? The Akim Barak show. Y'all saw that shit when Champ Side played it? I was laughing my ass off. I want you to close your eyes and just take a second and, you know, give praise to Canelo Alvarez. You know, to if you criticize him now, you know, it's just nitpicking. Dude, stop, dude. Cut it out. I'm gonna look at his record one more time, just so I'm clear. Rocky Fielding. Now keep these names. Keep Jamel Charlo and Benavidez. Spence. That Spence shit came later. Rocky Fielding. Danny Jacobs with the weight clause. All right, you made him come in at 160. Because you didn't want him to rehydrate. Then turned right around and fought Sergey Kovalev. Now, mind you, y'all, he wasn't talking about fighting Sergey Kovalev until after he saw Andre Ward beat him. He wasn't talking about fighting Sergey Kovalev until after Andre Ward did it. The man said it. But I'm supposed to close my eyes and be thankful for Canelo Alvarez. Man, fuck Canelo Alvarez. How about that? Sergey Kovalev, you don't allow Danny Jacobs to rehydrate to wherever he felt comfortable. But Sergey Kovalev, you bulked up from 159 to 174. Wait a minute. He went from 159 to 174 in 6 months. Wait a fucking minute. Fearless Beard, salute. He went from 159 to 174 in 6 months. And y'all remember when he took his robe off, he looked like a silverback gorilla. He didn't have a gut. He didn't have a love handles. You remember when Oscar De La Hoya went to middleweight and fought Felix Stern and he took his robe off? He had love handles. I said, shit, he ate to get there. And he really lost that fight. Not for nothing. Go watch it. He ain't beat Felix Stern. But whatever. If he lost that fight, then we wouldn't have got the Bernard Hopkins fight. But y'all already know. He went from 159 to 174 in 6 months. And had a six-pack when he fought fucking KK Kovalev. They moved the levels of clenbuterol, y'all. They moved the allowable levels. Then drops down to 168 and fights Caleb Smith. Yeah, y'all was really checking for that fight. Then fought Avni Yildirim. Remember that? At 167, fights Avni Yildirim. A fight that he called for. Don't get it fucked up. He called for that fight. It wasn't a mandatory. He called for it. Oh, my God. Then Billy Ho Saunders. All right? The criminal. That guy had a record of ducking a lot of fights himself. Look it up. And then gets awarded the Canelo payday. Gets his eye broke. Have y'all seen Billy Ho lately? That dude's like 290 pounds, man. But when Andre walks up in there, I ain't say his name until now. Andre walks up in there like, yo, what's up? You want payday? I know that. Watch this, y'all. Andre the Bivol. Bivol was on nobody's radar. Stop fronting. We was talking about why Bivol wasn't fighting Better Biev at 175. That's the type of time we was on. Snacks B, exactly. I don't know what their liable levels are anyway. I don't know. Qualena said, Abney also popped. Oh, shit. Exactly, Aaron. Drugs. Brown on boxing, salute. It's all drugs. Yo, Aaron. 150, what was the weight? He went from 159 to 174 in 6 months. He had a 12-pack of abs when he fought Sergey Kovalev. Still sharp and still salute. In 6 months, he gained that weight in 6 months. But Bivol, his size was a problem. So Avni Yildirim, instead of Andre, instead of Benavidez, instead of Charlo, he gave y'all Avni Yildirim. I ain't watched that shit. His goddamn sparring partner, y'all. Come on, man. Then fights Caleb Plant, gave him full credit for that. Then he gets up to Dimitri Bivol, and the shit hits the fan. It hit the fan. I'm not buying it, dude. You are not who you was marketed to be. I never seen Floyd Mayweather get his ass kicked like I saw you. I saw Chino Maidana trying to beat on him, but Floyd fought back and pushed him back in spots and dominated him in a goddamn rematch. You take an L, you singing karaoke in bars and shit. You betting $10,000 a hand, you drinking and shit, talking about you can't cope with a loss. Fake a He-Man. You are not that guy. Your next move better be your best move, because I'm going to tell you what's going to happen, what could happen. Blue, you're depressed, you're blue with that red hair. Fake ass He-Man. Let me tell you something, man. Your next move better be your best move. Here's what's happening. Everybody got to run their shit back when they have a close fight or have a loss. You have a loss, my man. You better run it back with Bivol and straighten that shit out. Run it back and straighten it out. Roy Jones fought Antonio Tarver 3 goddamn times. Manny Pacquiao fought Marquez 4 goddamn times. I can go on and on. How many times Ali fought Frazier? How many rematches Floyd Mayweather had to have, even though he won them? He had to have them because they were too close. Andre Ward had to fight Kovalev a second time. Excuse after excuse after excuse. Canelo, you gotta run it back with Bivol. I don't want to hear everyone saying, "No, if he's too big for you, say that." And I'm gonna call you a liar. Don't say anything. I lost because he was too big. Because we saw you knock out Sergey Kovalev. Be real. I lost because I couldn't juice up. You know what I'll take from Canelo if he don't fight this guy again? Wilder fought Fury 3 times. Gaddy Ward 4 times. Thank you. Yo, watch this. Watch this. Oh, yeah, I'm watching Zerto. Definitely. He's the next man up. I like him. Xavier, what up? Now watch it. Viva tu vida. Salute. Now watch this, y'all. The only thing I'll take from Canelo not fighting Bivol, if he just openly says, I just can't beat him. I can't beat that style. He had an awkward style. And there it is. That's the only way you gain that much amount of muscle rip. He gained rip. You can eat and gain that weight in 6 months. Hell, you can eat and gain that weight in 4 months. But he gained muscle mass. Blu-ray can't even. Blu-ray and Hardbody J, Timo, and Aaron can't help someone do that. With all the diet and weightlifting in the world. You know what he looked like? He looked like a fucking bodybuilder. You can't bodybuild and box at the same time. The two trainers contradict each other. You got to be loose and limber and have some level of speed. If you build up this muscle, it's not going to work out for you. Man down, salute. Hold on. Hold on. All right, man, Dan, I got you. HGH and EPO. HGH and EPO. That's the only way you can do it. I said, man. No doubt, man, down, salute. I got you. I said, man. I thought he was going to stay at 175 because I was already talking about Bivol back then. I was talking about Better BF back then. That's the type of time I was on. I was like, shit. And he went right back down to 168. I said, what the fuck is he doing? He wants to be undisputed. That takes priority. Okay. And he's undisputed. You're going to ignore Charlo? Oh, well, he beat the bigger guy. He don't have to fight Charlo. Well, he beat the bigger guy in Kovalev. So that means he was fighting the smaller guy in Plant. I'm confused. What are y'all doing? Who the fuck are y'all talking to? Who do you think you're talking to? I'm not bamboozled. Nope. That kid been running. Game. You're going to tell Andre you looking for a payday. And you gave one to Avni Yildirim. You gave one to Amir Khan. You gave one to Billy Ho Saunders. You gave one to Liam Calum and Rocky Field. You gave all of them paydays. Couldn't find one to give. Couldn't give it to Andre. You couldn't give it to Charlo. Couldn't give it to Benavidez. And now we found out you was on the cusp of getting a payday for 3 names that you declined for the easy route. Backfired. Because the spotlight on boxing is so hot right now. And see, y'all don't understand this Daniel Kennedy shit. All of this shit, y'all don't know. Everybody's looking at shit different now. So those judges came in there and said, yo, look, we did our job. We gave them 4 rounds, but we can't do nothing else. Those 3 judges and the 4th man in the ring, y'all notice Mora is getting a lot of work lately. The Fantastic Four, those are the same people. Wilder Fury 3, they changed one judge at the last minute, and they changed it to Mora at the last minute. And I was like, why they did that? Then you go back and look at that 4th round. They can only do but so much. The block is hot right now. I'm telling you. Spotlight is on. People are watching shit. It's all unraveling. And this motherfucker went in there and the unthinkable happened. He got outboxed. He didn't get, if he fought Better BF, he'd have got steamrolled, and then motherfuckers have been able to say, yeah, you know, he's too small. Nope. No diggity doubt. Man down, you changed your your avatar again. Put it back to the eagle. Stan, what up? Yeah, man. Yo, look, Mora was in the ring. I was watching him I was watching Mora more than I was watching the fight. Because he looked stressed, like, damn. I'm trying to take a point. Can't do it. I'm trying to take a point. Can't do it. I'm looking for something. Can't do it. Mansa Musa, my brother. He was trying to throw a lot of shit at the wall, hoping something will stick. Didn't happen. There was nothing they could do. Bivol fought the perfect fight. And he wasn't gassed or nothing. Queen, salute. 88 Sports Talk, salute. Nothing you could do. Game's over. The block is hot. So let's play this game, y'all. You ready? Tay D, what up? I think Faker He-Man is depressed. Let's put his picture back up here. I think. Oh, yeah, I saw his face, Mr. Shelton. He was pissed. I think that he's upset. I think he's in a spiral of depression. We saw him gambling. We saw him drinking and singing karaoke, apologizing to his fans, the same fans that booed his ass. He's running around saying he don't think he lost the fight, like we didn't see the goddamn fight. I think he's depressed. Sound familiar, y'all? Let's play the game. I think Canelo's depressed. He's making excuses. Willie Lowe, salute. I think he's in a state of depression. I think they need to take all sharp objects out of his house, remove all firearms before he puts his wig on his ceiling. I think he needs counseling. He needs to go talk to somebody. It's boxing. People lose. You know, lose. Something he did to Floyd Mayweather. Something people insisted he did with Lara that he didn't run it back. Austin Trout didn't run it back. You know what I mean? Boo Boo Andre didn't run it at all. Benavidez, I don't want to fight any more Mexican. Meanwhile, Benavidez is fucking American. So what do you really mean? Big Easy, salute. Oh, yeah, clear utensils before Oscar get to his crib. Oscar, the only motherfucker I know that can pull a refrigerator out his ass. Fuck this dude doing? Faker He-Man? We see you, dude. By the power of Grayskull looking ass. Motherfucker. Just last week, you could do anything. Now look at you. Look at you now. And your fans are running around stalking his Dimitri Bivol's wife. Hey, before you go into your state of depression, how about get online and tell your fans to cut it out? Do that. Oh, subscribe to my brother Yahweh. He's nice with the editing. The one on the right is Canelo. I'm so blue. Yo, can anybody, you know, who's that motherfucker? Oh, Eeyore from Winnie the Pooh. Hey, Pooh. I need that motherfucker's voice in Spanish. That's Canelo's voice. He's blue with red hair. Fake ass He-Man. He could do no wrong. You lost. You got outboxed. No one saw that coming. And they're going to get this work. And I know the Canelo Man fans right now, what they're doing is they're rooting for You're rooting for Castano tonight. Good. I don't give a fuck. I'm riding with Charlo. But if he loses, I don't give a fuck. Grown men, because I don't think this is women doing this. Grown men are stalking, and this is what I'm saying. These ain't women stalking this woman over Canelo losing. I'm telling you, these are men. I'm saying these trolls are sick.
I see a lot of you on my page. I want to say that maybe we're not the face of boxing, but we are the brains and the heart of boxing.
Emotional damage.
Y'all gonna get every inch of this work. Pause.
What will you do tomorrow?
Play golf, I think.
Emotional damage.
Y'all mad? Really mad? Don't care. Y'all some suckers stalking that man's wife. Y'all some suckers. For real. This is what we deal with, because I don't see black fans doing this to everybody else. Tim Bradley beats Manny Pacquiao. How many death threats he got? He was so fucked up that he went and fought Ruslan Provodnikov and fought the dumbest fight we've ever seen. He was talking slow for months, damn near a year after that. They even troll us, the supporters. How many times I'm on Deontay or Marcellus or Malik Scott's Instagram and some fool will say something to me. I'm like, nigga, I don't know you. You got to pay me to talk to me. Blocked. You know me. I don't know you. You know how many videos are floating around on YouTube about me? A lot of British dudes. Yeah, I don't understand this Drew Titan guy. I mean, he colors everyone monkeys. I just find it very interesting. Nigga, I find your accent extremely annoying. That is the last accent I want to hear coming from a black man when I'm having a bad day. The fuck? Double O slimy looking ass. Fuck out of here. James Caan looking ass. Fuck out my face. I'm talking about boxing. Y'all talk about me. Get off my dick. No, stay on it. Stay on it. You know why? I always know when y'all talking about me, because I'll get like 30 subs in like a day. I'm like, how'd that happen? And eventually I found out, oh man, they had a whole panel about me for 3 hours. Goddamn. Emotional damage. Hey. Word up, Benny Hill looking ass. Ugly ass Prince Charles looking at. Prince Charles was the ugliest motherfucker I ever saw in my life. Looking at that dude's face since the 80s. I'm like, yo, this dude is ugly as fuck. He a prince? There should be a law against that. You can't be that ugly, Lord of the Rings sounding ass. Does he have a scepter? The fuck? What's going on over there? Fuck out of here. So in closing, Bivol won. And y'all don't even want him to run it back. Y'all don't want Canelo to run that back. Y'all don't think Canelo can win that fight. There was nothing he could do. There was no close points. You see, in the Golovkin fight, y'all have a little leeway. But you know something? If this dude is depressed, like I'm saying he is, in Conquest, salute. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, still sharp and still. Hell yeah. He's a prince of ugly. He said he looks inbred. Will say he looks inbred. How the fuck you look like a donkey? A donkey with short ears. What the fuck? I was like, yo, what? A1 Hoops on salute. I'm like, yo, Prince Charles is an ugly dude. Goddamn. You won't find one Canelo man fan that'll say he could beat him in a rematch. This man, and remember, this man was just talking about fighting Usyk. Usyk would have murdered him. So now that we know the truth, now that we know he'd have lost to Bivol Andrade, that's why he ain't fight him. He'd have lost to Jamel Charlo, that's why he ain't fight him. He'd have lost to Errol Spence, that's why he ain't fight him. He ducked $100 million. Remember? Oh, Deontay Wilder ducked $100 million. He'd have took it if AJ was on that paper. When he got up and walked out, they said, sorry, we ain't have our shit in order. You ain't hear that from the PBC. We said, yo, we got all the smoke plus $100 million. What did he do? Nope. I'm going to go fight Bivol and Gennady Golovkin, a fight that I said I wasn't going to fight. I'm going to fight Bivol, Triple G, in a fight of my choice. He was going to take his ass up to the Bridgerweight and fight that fucking Korean kid. I'm telling you he was. I can't prove that, but whatever. But this is his rhythm. What? He beats Charlo? Prove it. He beats Andrade? Prove it. He beats Benavidez? Prove it. That's all I'm saying. If you can celebrate his business moves just on some he's a face of boxing, which he's not. He's a face of your boxing. And guess what? When he retires, you'll go away too. Dill Spoolie, what up? Liz Q, salute. Salute the Mansa Musa in that super chat. Much love. He said, Bivol said victory over payday. Thank you. And he still hasn't gotten paid, but you know what? We all saw it. We all saw it. That's enough for me. That's not enough for him. He needs his bread. But if you rematch that guy, you make him fight you at 175 and you fight overseas so you can ensure you get your money. Maybe things are a little different overseas. I don't know. And now we know why he ain't fight Andrade or Charlo or Spence or Benavidez. Now we know. You think I'm wrong? It's not opinion anymore because all of those fights were available. He just didn't do it. He gave you Abner Yildirim and Liam Scalams and fucking Billy Ho. And he gave you Danny Jacobs and didn't allow him to rehydrate and then turn around and went up damn near 20 pounds and fought Kovalev. Y'all missed that though, right? This guy's a fraud. Salute to everybody in the Venmo, the PayPal, I don't have a PayPal up here, but the Cash App, the Venmo, the Zelle, the Super Chats. Y'all know I don't go live on Saturdays, you know what I'm saying? But we're going to watch the fights, and I'm not going to listen to the commentary. I'll be listening to the family. Y'all make sure y'all tune in to everybody that goes live. I know the Sensei is going live. You know what I'm saying? Man down exactly. He sure did. And we know they're mad. They can stay mad. Be mad at this guy.
They feel like it's beating me because I dominated the fight game for so long. But these same writers out here, they praise Canelo. He can pick and choose who he want to fight. And I'm going to tell y'all the truth about Canelo. Motherfucker easy, man. Cakewalk, easy. Y'all sitting up here, y'all praising this dude. This dude was nothing. I was almost 40 years old when I cooked this dude. Easy, dude. This dude was nothing. It was nothing. It was nothing. It was nothing.
Salute to my stalkers.
Why are you gay?
Who says I'm gay?
You are gay.
Salute to the Juice Crew.
Sip the juice. I got enough to go around, and the thought takes place uptown.
And salute to y'all monkeys. Have a good day.